You are live.
Good evening, everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome. All of our guests, all of our members. My name is Brian Finale. Want to welcome you to tonight's webinar. We've got a very exciting training for everyone, for every single person on this webinar. If you're just getting started in business or you're looking to start a business, maybe you've been online for a little bit and you obviously, if that's the case, you know that the ability to build an audience, the ability to engage an audience, to get visitors to your stuff, to get traffic, to get leads is like critical. It's absolutely critical to your business. Hi, everyone. Yes, yes, yes. And that is what we are talking about tonight. And if you are a guest tonight, what's up, Dr. Lisa, Victoria, Kathy, Shantua, Catherine? Hey, guys, the lone Aaron, Bick, what's up, y'all? Hey, Tarley. Oh, my goodness. I think we had close to 2,700 people register. It'll probably be over 3,000 by the time we get started with the training here, which is awesome. That means a lot of people are wanting to learn what we're teaching on tonight. And before we bring out the trainers and and give you exactly what was promised here. Hi, everyone. Gosh, I love this community. So many familiar names. Man, oh, man. For the guests, I would just say this. We'll do like a 10 or 15 minute intro to MLSP. We're not going to do that tonight. We're going to go right into the training, but I will say this. This community is something special. It's been around since 2008. This is not a business opportunity. This is not, there's no comp plan. We do have an affiliate program. We've paid out millions of dollars since 2008 to business owners on the side. And if you are in business or are looking at an opportunity or you've got an idea, a brand, a voice, a vision, a message, we teach you how to really become a professional marketer, how to come online and put whatever, the top leaders you see on stage. Hey, everybody, they are doing something different. The top earners, the multi 6-7 figure earners, the guys and gals crushing it with their business. They are embracing something called attraction marketing, and they're differentiating themselves from all the other, business owners who are just pitching and selling. They are doing what is called leading with value. They're actually creating content that serves and addresses their target market's challenges and pains. And in so doing that, they are actually able to attract people to them. Instead of having to cold call, chase, convince, they are actually being able to inject value into the marketplace in a way that we are going to teach you how to do in order to get people coming to you, ideally with their credit card in hand, ready to buy your service, product, offer, whatever that is. But if you're wondering, why isn't this working, or is there a better way to do it? Should I come online and leverage the internet in 2017 and have ads running for me 24/7, even while I'm sleeping or playing golf? Is there a way to do that? Is there a way to create content that's online forever? Can these ads and sales letters actually make me money in my business? We can help. We can do that. We've actually, in some of our presentations, we show some of the top leaders who are just, they've come through this platform, and they are really why we built this system, to help average people just like you and me, like everyone in this platform, to come online, to learn some skill sets and to go on and build. I mean, we've had some 6, 7, 8, even 8-figure brands being born right here. And it's pretty darn cool to know that this community, this culture, this environment, this system, this training portal, this education has been able to help mold and create some of the biggest leaders you see online today. And I take just a huge compliment, very humbled to play just a small role in some of their success. So if you are a guest, this thing works. And if you're wondering, what's the secret? If you want more leads, you want more money, you want to be able to brand yourself and build this business that you were promised when you first got started, that's what we teach people how to do. And get back with the person who invited you to tonight, and they can give you a test drive. But I'm telling you this thing, there is something magical here, and it works. It is working. It is working right now. So, yeah. That's before we bring into the training and we rock and roll with this Facebook Live. My favorite part is this: of every single webinar, we just acknowledge the leaders. Again, this is not a business opportunity. There is no comp plan or anything like that, but we do have an affiliate program, and we have fun here, and there are leader levels. And when you get to certain levels, you are born honey badgers, and you get jerseys on stage at our annual events, and we have a lot of fun. But really, one of the reasons why we created a leadership development level system is to just acknowledge people as they move forward, and as they just get the small wins, as they put the pieces together and earn their first affiliate commission, or they start generating leads, or they just start seeing success. We honor that, and we acknowledge that, and we absolutely celebrate that from the rooftops, because it's the little wins each and every day that will mount up to you being able to fire your boss, to you being able to hit the goals you want to hit in 2017 and really create and build that lifestyle business. And we've got a couple leaders this week who just popped in the last 7 days. We've got L1, which is the first one. We've got 7 leader levels. And in my opinion, this is the most exciting. L1, it becomes real. You are definitely, these leaders have at least gotten a check or are getting one from MLSP, which means that chances are they've got other multiple income streams if they're embracing what we teach, and they've got other, whether business models or products or services, and this is just one of them. So congratulations to our L1 leaders this week, Lydia Dingja, Jamie Reyes, and Kazala Jabin. Congrats. That's 3 rock stars in the last 7 days who hit L1. We've got L3 leaders, Kelly and Ben Coley. Congrats, guys. If you're hit L3, that's a little bit, that you're progressing. You're getting better and better. Your skill sets and your value are getting that much better, and you're becoming more valuable to the marketplace. L3, congratulations. And our member of the month for January is Terry Lamb, and we are just now looking at the numbers to choose our February member of the month. Congrats, guys. That's 4 leaders in the last 7 days moving through the ranks here and getting results, and it really does truly make my heart happy. I'm so grateful for what we have built, and to see the breakthroughs, to see the success stories, to see people, putting these pieces together and saying this could be real. Like I can, if I learn a little bit about this, about driving traffic, about my audience, about leading with value, creating content that serves, and becoming the leader, which is what we've been teaching people since 2008, how to do this, and just to see people wake up and start getting these results and start being able to build the business that they want to build. It just is so rewarding for myself, and I speak for everyone on our corporate team. It's the fuel that drives us, and we so adore and love all of the success stories piling in each and every day as really the largest community online of its kind when it comes to attraction marketing, internet marketing, network marketing, home business, and it's just cool. It's just cool. We've got tons of people on tonight. Just for those who know me personally and have been to the events, the workshops, that we bleed this company. Thank you. Thank you for joining us in this vision and this mission and what we do to raise the boats of anyone who says, I want to be a little bit more. I want to, I've got this voice, I've got this message. How do I go out and impact the world with it? And for never quitting. Thank you for that. Not everyone. A lot of people talk about that, but very few will actually step up, roll up their sleeves, and make a decision to go down this path of entrepreneurship, which is not always the easiest path. But you're still here, and I honor that. Thank you for being here, y'all. What do you guys say we do some of this training, huh? What do we got? What do you think here? Tequila, Ellie, what's up? Mary, hey, Margaret, Colleen. What's up, guys? It really is like family. Hello. So here's what's going down tonight. We're going to bring out our rock stars, and we are going to show you they're going to show you all sorts of crazy cool stuff with Facebook Live. Facebook Live is something I am doing for our company at least 5 days a week, if not more. And it is something that, if I were to open our playbook and show you where we're headed when it comes to ads over the next few weeks, and the goal of spending 10 grand a day, all of that in terms of what we are doing with traffic revolves around Facebook. And Facebook Live has allowed us to help, reach over 100,000 fans very quickly when we started focusing on it. And Facebook Live is like the coolest way that we are, one of them coolest ways that we are engaging with our audience, and where we're headed this quarter in terms of paid traffic because of our audience and what we're doing on the back end. This funds and fuels the beast. And I don't know, got so excited when we started talking to Stephen Lenacia. And we talked about it a little bit in 2016. Then we went out to their house and hung out in December. And, we chatted a little bit more, and these guys were up to some cool things with Facebook Live. And I wanted to get this training, this curriculum, this stuff in our members' hands, because this is what we're doing. And this is 100%, we're doing some other stuff outside of Facebook, but I would have to say that in 2017, the majority of our focus when it comes to traffic and getting leads through our pipeline and following up with people who raise their hand and retargeting and custom audiences is Facebook. There's nothing like it on the planet when it comes to the ads platform. And what we're learning tonight will help you dance even more and go further into that Facebook ads platform. So I got so excited speaking to these 2 leaders and 2 friends of ours out in December when I saw what they were up to with Facebook Live. So here's the deal. Tonight is very special. You're gonna want to, I don't have a pen. I was gonna wave a pen. Grab a pen and paper, take some notes. Tonight, turn this off. I'm gonna bring them out right now, but turn off, do yourself a favor, give us like an hour of nothing but pure focus. Turn off anything that buzzes, close the door, tell your spouse, give me an hour, your kids, you give me an hour, go make sure they're doing something and so that they can give you the freedom so that you can learn what we're about to go over when it comes to Facebook Live. And then at the end of this webinar, there's going to be a lot of people on this line who are going to be very impressed with what they've put together for our community only, in terms of, hey, if you want to master this subject, if you want to dive in and do some crazy cool ninja stuff with your Facebook Lives to stand out and help get results, you're going to want to stay on to the end, because there is something very, very, very special. It is time sensitive. And I'm pretty excited for, I know, I've been doing this in this platform for almost 9 years. I see the number of people on, and I know about the number of people who will raise their hand at the end of this webinar to say, I'm ready, I want to master this. And I know what is in the content. So I can I'm looking at numbers. I'm a numbers guy. So I can tell that hundreds of people are going to say, tonight is the night. Like, I'm really going to master this craft and make a decision. And it's not going to be a crazy decision, but it's a decision where it's like, you're going to stand out, and you're going to take this medium, this platform, this marketing strategy to the hills and really do something special in 2017 through this platform, this medium that I absolutely love, Facebook Live. So grab pen and paper, stay on to the end. We've got something special. Turn off everything that could distract you. Please welcome, these guys have been in the system, oh my goodness, I don't even know, 5-6 years now. They've been on our MMT leadership teams. We've only got 2 leadership teams. Our EMT leadership is what they're on, and that is our highest active leadership group inside of MLSP. Steven shows up probably once a week, literally, to do a wake-up call for our community. Both of these guys have done countless different, whether it's content on how to create content, doing videos, Facebook Lives. There's a lead magnet our affiliates can use that leverages what these guys put together. Bottom line, they do so much for this community. They bleed this message, this vision, and wanting to help entrepreneurs make a full-time living from home, and they're doing it. They're raising kids. It's just it's cool, and this community is much better because these guys they hang their hats here, and they show up and train at the level that they do, because these guys, like all of our top earners, could go anywhere and make a dent, but they choose to be here, to train here, and to be a part of this vision. So for that, we are very, very grateful. Please welcome and help welcome, guys, the masters here, the Facebook Live rock star, Stephen and Lanacia Rachel, who are also L5 honey badgers in the system. Good evening, guys. How you doing?
Fantastic, Brian. Can you hear us?
Hey, yeah, loud and clear, man.
Awesome,
Good
man.
Evening, good evening.
That was an awesome introduction. Yeah. Hopefully we can live up to that tonight. But, man, it's just been it's February 1st, 2017.
Quick, man.
And the first month of the year is already gone by, and we're just really excited about what's happened so far this year. We've really been busy. Kicking off 2016. Kicking off 2017. Yeah. Ending 2016, and a lot has happened since you guys were down here a couple months ago, and actually, with a lot of the community that was down, so we had a blast. So, but hey,
at your house, man, you guys were gracious enough to welcome like 100 of us into your house in Vegas.
I think we set a record for the amount of people in our home at one time. And but we had a good time. I'm glad. I know we got a lot of people that are on the webinar that were there as well. And we got a lot of guests on, and we got a lot of new people, watching and everything. So strap in. We've got some really good information to share with the community tonight, and we've literally been working on this up until 6 o'clock our time, 9 p.m. Eastern, for the past, I don't know, for at least the past week or so. We've been working on several projects and everything at the same time, so we're kind of juggling a few things. But when Brian asked us a few months ago, said, "Hey, I heard about this stuff you're doing with Facebook Live. We've got to get something like that a part of this community." And I totally agree. I'm like, yeah, this is some good stuff. A lot of people are really, taking advantage of Facebook Live, and what we've been able to do is just take it a step further. Because there's a lot of capabilities at Facebook that Mark Zuckerberg is really giving people to opportunity to do a lot, but there's still a lot of, functions and features that a lot of people don't even know about. Yeah. And so we're going to uncover a lot of that tonight. And I'm sure you guys are going to get some really good value from it. So let's just go ahead and get started. So, and I'm actually, what you're going to find out, well, I'm going to save that for last, because we're doing some, hey, Brian, we're doing some crazy stuff over here, over here in my office right now. Nice. So I'm explaining a little bit later. So those that are on my Facebook page, you know what I'm talking about. So let's just go ahead and
real quick, y'all. Hey guys, so for all of the 1,000 guests on this image right here, there's a lot of new people on. Here's what I would tell you for all of our guests. At your bottom right, there is an HD gear. These guys it will definitely benefit you if these guys are hopping on Facebook and not just doing PowerPoints. The gear that says HD, for all of our guests, in your bottom right, click it and max it out to the definition or the highest resolution you can possibly do depending on your bandwidth, and go full screen, because I'm going to give these guys the presentations. This will be recorded for our members as well, and probably turn it into something cool you can market and leverage. So I just want to make sure that all of our guests, all of our members on the line tonight have the best possible experience. HD, highest resolution you possibly can, and then go full screen. Rachel's, I am done. I am ready. My pen and paper is ready. I know what's coming. Let's rock.
Cool. Let's get this party started, guys. So we got a lot to cover, and I know we've shared some information on a few other webinars and everything. So we thought we'll take it a different direction. Yeah. And make it to where everybody can really understand exactly what this is all about and how powerful it is for you to really, take advantage of something that can really make your business, take it to a whole nother level. So what I'm going to do, let me change my screen here and then we'll get this thing started. So pull up my screen there and let me know, Brian, if everybody can see this right here.
Yeah, I can see your screen.
Perfect. Okay. All right. So let's just start. Let's just keep it simple. Why videos just work? I know we've done a lot of marketing over the years, and we really started having a lot of success in getting results when we started making videos. A lot of times still people sometimes are really reluctant to actually start doing videos, but I'm gonna tell you the main reason why we started doing videos, because I heard from somebody that mostly people in this community, that if you start making videos, big things can really start happening for you. So here's the thing, but you know what? Live videos work even better. Okay, and what we've kind of learned over the past several years, that live videos is really making an impact in what we're doing. And so let's just kind of start at the beginning, okay? Just so everybody can really understand how really important live videos and really videos in general is for your, how important it is for your business. You really got to start doing that. If you're not right now, you definitely want to start after this evening. And we're going to give you some tips, some insight, and some information that can really help take your live videos to a whole nother level. So let's just kind of start at the beginning though, okay? So back in July of 2012, I made my first marketing video. Now it wasn't anything fancy. It didn't have a whole bunch of, effects and all that kind of stuff. I was kicking the camera and I even wanted to delete it. But here's the thing, matter of fact, here it is right here. That's just a screenshot of my very first, some of you guys have seen this before, that was my very first marketing video that I made for an opportunity that I was promoting way back in 2012. Some of you guys probably seen that video and some of you probably haven't. I know you've seen some of the things that we do today, but look at that video. Okay, very, very basic. And that video today has like 60,000 views on it or something crazy. And it made, I don't know how much income we've actually earned off of that particular video. So that's just another example. I know you've seen a lot of them. That's just another example of someone saying, hey, do videos, document your journey, document your life, document your successes, document your failure. Big things can start happening for you in your business. That's just another example. So long story short, we had a lot of success and have had a lot of success and still getting a lot of success from making videos. Okay, so that was 2012 all the way up until till today.
Yeah, but let's back it up though. We didn't have any success before then. Sorry, excuse me, guys. I'm still getting over a cold. But we didn't have any success before then because we weren't doing videos. We were just like everybody else, just trying to do stuff online, spamming our links, just trying to post some stuff out there, hoping that we were going to make some money. But then we found MLSP and we learned about doing videos. And that's why we decided to do that very first video in our living room for that particular company.
Yep.
And that's what changed everything for us.
Yep. I mean, that one video really was the foundation for everything that we were about to do. Years, weeks to come, months to come, years to come. So if we fast forward to December 2015, we did a lot from 2012 up into December 2015. Something interesting came about that really got me really interested. And even before then, there were some different things, people were starting to use. I think Periscope was pretty popular in 2015, summer 2015. A lot of people were starting to do live videos, and everybody was talking about that. And then all of a sudden in December 2015, I learned about this thing called Facebook Live. Now I didn't have it. And I was upset. So I don't know about you guys, but I was a little hot that I didn't have this because I saw the power of Periscope, and because I was doing some Periscope videos and everything, and I had always said, I'm like, man, if Facebook had like a live type of application, because I've already got a pretty big following and people that I'm connected to on Facebook, on Periscope, I'm kind of like building that following, and so and all of a sudden one day I happen to be on Facebook and I get a notification that one of my buddies is doing a live video. I'm like, live video? So I click on it and he's doing a live video, and I'm like, and I'm going to my phone. I'm like, well, where's my option? Talk to Lanacia. She had it. So I'm really upset now. So, so those are some of the things that kind of happened when we first really got started in this thing. So I had to have it.
But this is a game changer, though.
Yeah.
With Facebook Live, because with Periscope, you had to start from scratch because there was no audience on Periscope. Now, there's a huge audience on Facebook. So that's why when Facebook came out with this feature for Facebook Live, that's why it was so important. And that's why it was so huge, because now you can reach tons of people and you don't have to start over from scratch.
Exactly. I mean, it just made it a lot easier for you to really start reaching your people. So when I saw it, I was like, I got to have it, and just like Lanacia said, why? Because of massive exposure. It was just going to give me massive exposure. And then I kind of heard some things that Facebook was putting a lot of emphasis on their live video, and people were getting, when you do a live video, I'm sure it's been around for a while now. A lot of people are kind of familiar with it. They've seen people do them. One of the reasons why it's so effective, because Facebook puts a lot of power, a lot of juice, a lot of authority on your live video, so it actually reaches more people versus you just uploading a regular video or just sharing, a video. But when you do a live video, it actually propels that information out to more people, and the more people that are engaging on it, it even makes it go even further through comments and likes and reactions, people liking and hearting up your videos and everything. It just makes a huge impact in your business and in your exposure, building your brand. So the one thing about it though, when she told me she had it, and one of the things is a lot of people didn't have it at first. You had to have an iPhone. Okay. So it was only available on iPhone in the beginning. So I'm like, what's up with that? I've got an Android device, right? So at that time, and I'm like, what's going on with that? So found out it was only for iPhone in the beginning. They were beta testing. Come to find out, a lot of times when it comes to Facebook Live, a lot of new features, a lot of things come available on the iPhone first. Sometimes it comes simultaneously on an Android and iPhone at the same time, but very often I see it happening on an iPhone first, then versus doing it on an Android device. But here's the thing: it happened on an iPhone. I had to have it at that time. This was December 2015, January 2016, somewhere around that time. So what did I do? I actually went out and bought me an iPhone just so I can do Facebook Lives. Now, this is in the beginning, right? And it really made a big difference in a lot of things of what we wanted to do. So why did I go through all that trouble? Now I got two phones. I got an Android phone, and now also I've got an iPhone at the same time. I got two phones, right? Why did I do that? Well, here's the thing. Facebook is going all in on live videos, all in, okay? They're putting a lot of effort, a lot of resources, and we've seen a lot of leaps and bounds in what's been happening with Facebook Live over the past year just by taking advantage of it, just by utilizing it, not just in some of the features and resources, but also in our exposure, also in our engagement, also in our edge rank. The more you do, the better your edge rank. Edge rank is basically your level of engagement when you're on Facebook. When you do a post, are you getting a lot of engagement, or are you getting a little bit of engagement? So it really does help when you're doing live videos because they're putting so much power behind it. So we got started. As you can see, it's just a screenshot of just some of my live videos. I've done a lot. I don't know how many, maybe hundreds, but here's the thing. This was just the beginning. And again, why? Higher engagement and more comments instantly when you do a live video. You just get more engagement. You get more people exposed to whatever your message is, whether it's a message about your business opportunity, whether it's a message about a product or service, or whether it's just you just sharing information and engaging with your audience. So, I thought we had made it, and I'm like, hey, we got Facebook Live, as long as I got my phone, I got two phones, I got an Android, I got an iPhone, I can do Facebook Lives all day long. So I thought it couldn't get any better than that until I think it was around June 2016, I guess roughly about 6 or 7 months ago. And here's the thing, I found out that you can do something pretty interesting. I found out there's a way to go live from your computer desktop, whether you're using a laptop, whether you're using your desktop computer. I found a way how you can really do even more, because I thought just having it on your phone was cool, and that was cool. It's definitely effective. And I always thought in the back of my mind, I'm like, man, if we could do this on your desktop, this would be pretty cool.
Especially as marketers.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And so when I found out about this resource, I was like, say what? From your desktop? I've been thinking about this. I think I had a dream about it one night, so just because of all the different capabilities it could give you. So yes, for those that don't know, you can do a Facebook Live from your computer. And it's not just coming from your computer. It's a whole lot more. As a matter of fact, it's so important that you can go live from your desktop and using this tool that we've been using. There's a lot of them out there, but we've been using one in particular lately over the past 6 or 7 months. And this is why it's so important. When you're using Facebook Live with your desktop, one, you can get more control over your Facebook Live videos. You can create a more control setting. You can do a lot more features and everything, which I'm going to kind of explain a little bit here in a few moments. Not only that, you can add some really cool special effects to your Facebook Live. I mean, like studio type of effects. And keep in mind, this is live. We all seen the power of just making regular videos and editing them up and then uploading. We've seen that all the time. But a lot of us probably haven't seen a high produced type of video broadcast live, right? From the beginning to the end. And that's what this option, this feature, this tool can actually give you. And what about hosting live webinars on Facebook? Say what? Now we're doing a live webinar right now. We're using, was it Google Hangout? So we're using YouTube, right? So everybody's seen this before. Everybody, right? We've all seen this. We've all done this. But how cool would it be if you can actually host a webinar on Facebook? Guys, we have that now with some of the things I'm going to be sharing with you tonight. What about scheduling a Facebook Live video? Now, I know some of you are probably on your phone like, I don't see none of this on my phone, Steve. I don't see none of this. Exactly. Because we've got a way on how you can actually do it. So just stay tuned, and I'm going to show you some things that is going to let you know that it is available, and you can definitely take advantage of it. Going to show you how to broadcast recorded videos live. So let me break that down, what that means. Now, when I first started doing live videos last year, one of my thoughts that I had a dream about was, man, I make a lot of videos, where I'm using my camera and I edit and everything. And I always used to think, but it wasn't anything that I would think that would become like reality. It was just a thought like, man, if I could broadcast like a lot of my videos that I make and broadcast them live, man, that'd be pretty cool, because if I do it live, it'll actually get exposed more. I've got, videos that I make. I've got company videos, like if I'm promoting some, like an MLM or something, or an affiliate product, and they usually have some kind of, compensation video or presentation video that I got stored on my hard drive. And I'm like, man, wouldn't it be cool if I could just broadcast that content out?
Yeah, or recorded webinars, another good one too.
Or recorded webinars. We've done webinars before, and they were like really, really good, and they're saved on YouTube. And I'm like, man, that was a good webinar. It'd be kind of cool if I could broadcast that recorded replay live.
Like an evergreen. That would be
super cool. like an evergreen webinar on Facebook, right? So, and then all of a sudden, I found out that it was possible. And guess what? We've been doing it for months now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a whatever thing now. But at the time, I was like, I almost fell out of my chair here, because that's exactly what I was looking for. Because it can really help expose a lot of content, especially for a lot of people that are, maybe a little shy making videos at first, and you got access to video content that's really good, that's effective. Maybe some of your business partners have made videos. Maybe you were on a webinar that you recorded that's on your hard drive that you would love to share out to your audience live. You can download it. Guess what? We got a software that can allow you to do that. And it just kind of really helps you kind of ease your way into that video marketing game at a higher level. Okay, guys, that's what I was just really excited about with that. Plus, and we can go all night just talking about some of the things that we're doing. We're going to be sharing a lot of this stuff here. Going to give you some resources that you can get access to it. But here's the thing, guys. When we found out about a tool called Open Broadcaster Software, it really changed the game for us. It really opened up the doors and opened up a lot of opportunity to do a lot more. And then there's a lot of other softwares out there as well, a lot of programs that can allow you to do some of the same things. But the only drawback was initially was it was a little complicated.
But there is a good thing about it though, it's free.
Yeah, exactly.
FREE free.
Yeah. So one of the things about that program is yes, it doesn't cost anything, but one of the main things is that initially it was a little complicated to try to figure out. It wasn't a lot of instruction. So what I had to do, I had to study it. So for weeks, I was just kind of playing around with it, learning a lot of the different options. There wasn't a lot of information about it or what have you. But I started playing around with it and learning how to do things. So through a lot of self-discovery, it wasn't even created for what we do in our industry per se. It was for some other different types of industries. So I was looking at it from a perspective from a marketer's perspective. How can I use this tool to help, one, build my brand, two, generate more leads, get more exposure. And so from a marketer's perspective, we came up with some cool solutions that we can use as marketers in this industry that we can definitely do some big things with. And thus far, magical things have happened. And I'm actually utilizing this program as we're speaking right now on my Facebook page. So for those that are looking at me on Facebook, hey, what's up? Thanks for connecting. And things are looking really good with this whole process of what we've been learning over the past, 6 months or so. Mm-hmm. Now, here's the thing. Some of the things that I've been able to do when it comes to this software is, I've been able to, record video. Like this is a video that I actually recorded, but then I broadcasted live. Definitely that's like over one. And I think I did a one that I uploaded. I did another one that I did live. So a lot of great results from that. This is another one. As you can see, this is actually me. This is me recording myself on a webinar because I'm live on a YouTube or Google Hangout doing a presentation. And at the same time, I had this software broadcasting me on a webinar, which basically creates more engagement, creates more exposure. And I got more people on that webinar because they got a notification. Hey, Steve is live on Facebook. And they get on there like, hey, what's going on here? And they say, hey, go to this link. And a lot of them just went to the link, registered, and actually got on the webinar. A lot of them, when it comes to, this was another one and, went live, did a broadcast, over 800 and some views. I mean, a lot of times when you're doing longer live videos, you tend to get more exposure, more people exposed to whatever it is that you're doing. And you're going to be learning a lot about that. The longer your live video is, the more exposure you get. So if you're educating, if you're sharing information, those videos get a lot of engagement. You can do short videos as well. But what I've learned, the longer the video, and I'm not saying you need to make a 3-hour live video, you can, and you'll get a lot of exposure as well in the process. And you'll get more and more views because the longer it stays live, the longer people are getting notified saying, hey, you're live. This Steve is live, or Lanacia is live, or you're live. People are getting those little notifications in their notification bar, saying, hey, this person's live, get on. And there's a lot of cool things that we can do to ensure when you go live that people actually see your live video. Now, a lot of you guys already know some of this stuff. Okay. You've probably seen some of this stuff, but a lot of you probably have not. I'm pretty sure. And I can pretty much bet that the majority of people watching this broadcast right now have never broadcasted a recorded live video. And I can guarantee you that most of the people that are watching right now have never actually broadcasted a live video straight from their desktop computer sitting at their desk and sharing a presentation or sharing information on a website or sharing some how-tos on how to do something. Guys, that is so powerful. Content is great, but you got to have exposure too. Mm-hmm. If you have a manufacturing company or some type of company that manufactures product, you got to distribute the product to really earn income. So a lot of times we sometimes make content, but we don't really distribute the content. Facebook Live really answers is an answer for that problem to really help expose a lot of your content. And then one thing that we recently just came across that is like crazy, right? And I've seen it around, I've seen it a few times. They've been doing some little tweaking and everything, and I'll see it available, then I won't. But one thing is this right here, where you can actually schedule your live videos. I'm not talking about doing a post saying, hey, I'm going live at 3:00, make sure you come back to my page. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm actually talking about creating a live video, or setting it up and actually having it being posted, but it's actually delayed and won't start until a certain time or date, whichever one you choose. Yeah.
And the good thing about that too is they can get a reminder. So say, for example, you're going to have a webinar later on tonight or tomorrow. They can hit that get reminder and it'll send them a notification like 2 or 3 minutes beforehand. So they'll know to go ahead and jump on that webinar before it starts.
So it's almost like a registering for a webinar, like for real, but
on Facebook.
On Facebook. not on YouTube, but on Facebook, you know, not on GoToMeeting, but on Facebook, right? So we've tested this out a few times, and basically what happened, even when I set it up, and then people started, you know, registering, I was getting notifications of those individuals, and then it even notified me that I'm about to go live. And then when the time, it even started counting down after about a minute or so, I started counting down, and then it just automatically started. It was like hands-free, and my webcam came on, and boop, you know, everything was all set. So it's actually really, really cool. So we've got some information to show you guys on how to do that. That's going to be pretty cool. And if you look over here to the right, you see where I got the hat on, and there's little emojis and everything flying around. Guess what? I can control that now, in terms of I can throw a whole bunch of emojis in front of my, you know, video, whether it's a recorded video, whether it's a live video. And I tested it for the first time. I think it was like over like 1,500 views, and it wasn't. I didn't do any promotion. It was kind of crazy. I didn't do any promotion. I just uploaded a video, you know, that had those emojis, or I did a live video, had those emojis on it, and it just went crazy. Because I guess when people saw it on their phone, they're like, man, Steve getting a lot of engagement on this live video. What is he talking about? Yep. You know, let me click on it and see what's going on. And well, it was all because I controlled it. And you're going to get a chance to learn a lot about that as well. So it's pretty cool. And so now, because of what we've learned from where we started, and we've gotten the results that live videos work, and just from using your phone, just using your phone, not even doing some of the other cool things, but just using your phone, it works. And then we've learned over the months that taking it to the next stage and doing some more studio type of effects with your live videos even increased it even more. Okay. And so we were like, wow, this is definitely something powerful that we got our hands on. We told Brian about it. We did some things back in November, told him about what was going on. He was like, hey, we've got to get this out to our community, because this is some powerful stuff. And it is. And being a part of it, and actually testing and sharing it, and talking to people about it, it really just kind of blew us away. And with the results and the engagement and just the capabilities. If I had a nickel for every time somebody said, how in the world did you do that and you were on a live video? Man, I mean, it just created a lot of engagement. So if it wasn't anything that somebody was really interested in, what I was talking about, they hit me up and said, hey, how'd you do that? That was cool. I mean, I want to do that. How'd you learn? How'd you do that? You know, I never seen anybody do a live video. You were like changing screens, and it was like you was doing a presentation, and then you showed this, and I'm like, how in the world did you do that on a live video broadcast? So many conversations about it, guys. It blew them away. And at the same time, we created, you know, a lot of engagement for our business. So what we've done is this. Okay. So guess what? Right? We've got a new course. Okay. That really shows you guys how to really do a lot of this stuff. Because we don't have time to go over everything. Not tonight at all. There's a lot of things. And again, it's not like Facebook Live is, you know, new. There's a lot of new features that are coming down the pipe, that they're releasing. I know they're coming out with live audio as well, live 360. So you can do, so for those that got 360, options, you can do a live 360. If you just want to talk, and that's going to be powerful, because if you don't want to be on camera, just pick up your phone and just talk. And we're going to be adding some different information about those features as well. Can't wait. I know they're beta testing it right now in some other countries. I'm sure to be over here in the US here in the next coming, few months or so, hopefully. And so we'll be doing some other different things, with that, learning about that as well. So they've got a lot of stuff that, again, we don't even have time. Some of the information we actually put into the course, but it's just going to be crazy. 2017, mark my word, is going to be the year for Facebook Live. Yeah. So if you are not taking these options serious before everybody starts doing them, because I'm gonna tell you right now, everybody's going to be doing these different resources. Everybody's not doing it right now. How do I know? I see everybody doing Facebook Lives, with their phones. I see that every single day, 24/7. And even with that, that's still really a small number,
Mm.
because a lot of people are very afraid of getting on camera. They're kind of concerned on how they look, etc. We just got to get over that stuff.
Yeah.
We got to get over it. Okay. It's not going to really help you move faster in your business. So what you've got to do, start making videos. We've got some things that can really help shorten your learning curve so you can actually get to that information. This is what we've got. You ready to dominate with live videos in 2017? You want to definitely take advantage of Go Live Studio Pro. We put a lot of information, a lot of things that I've been doing, a lot of things that we've learned, a lot of things that we've tested in regards of going live on your desktop computer, which gives you so many options to do so much cool stuff when it comes to your live videos. Because remember, that's where everybody's attention is at anyway,
Mm-hmm.
is videos and their cell phones and everything. So hey, it's definitely important. It's crucial. No, it's mandatory that you take advantage of a lot of these different options so you can really be ahead of the curve before everybody really starts doing them.
Yeah. And then Facebook Live takes out that, technical piece of doing videos, because that's another reason. One is a lot of people don't want to get on camera. And two is they're afraid because there's a big learning curve to editing videos. And,
Right.
They're afraid that, well, if I edit it this way, it might not look right. I don't even know what I'm doing. Just all this stuff that are going through their heads. Sorry, excuse me. But with Facebook Live, you don't have to know any of that stuff. All you have to do is know how to push a button. And if
Yep.
you want to add text, you just push a button and just type it in. It makes it so easy for people to build their brands using videos without having to learn all this other technical stuff.
Exactly. It's never before, guys, has it been so easy to really start videos. So now there's no excuse. I used to get that all the time with Steve. I don't want to make any videos because I don't really know what software to use, and then when I make, what camera should I start with, and I don't know how to edit and all that good stuff, and what do I do after that and all this. So it kind of eliminates all that.
Yeah.
All you need is a finger just to start doing live videos. And then some of the things that we're going to be showing you inside of Go Live Studio Pro will help take that to a whole nother level. And that stuff isn't even, and when I meant that it was complicated, it wasn't complicated. It just took some time to learn the different features. So what I've done in the course, I shortened the learning curve because I'm showing you exactly step by step, paint by number. Click this. Okay, you click that. Perfect. Okay, now click on this and then copy paste that there. Boom. Now you're live. That kind of training, right? And that not only are you live, but maybe you're live from your computer. Maybe you're broadcasting someone else's webinar that was a killer webinar that closes a lot of people. Now you're broadcasting it live on Facebook, and everybody, a lot of people that you're connected to on Facebook are seeing it. That's what it's all about. So let me kind of go over some other information here real quick. Brian, we still good?
Yes, sir. Lots of questions. Let's go through, let's share some of this page, and then maybe let's dive into OBS just briefly and share some cool stuff. But yeah, man, I'm excited about this. I know I've seen what you guys have done and what you're like live. I mean, you guys look like Spielberg in most of your videos. Obviously, your lives are no different with this secret stuff you've got in this course. But yeah, there's a lot of questions. Maybe we can show a quick screenshot or something of OBS after we go over the website here. But this is, I mean, I think a lot of people are excited about learning this stuff, man. But yeah, we're good. We're good.
Okay, so just go over the website first.
Yeah, just briefly, just touch on what's going on, in each module and why they're valuable. Obviously, we know, but yeah, I'm sure these guys will see the value of it as well.
Yeah. We know what the deal is.
Yeah.
For sure. So let me show you guys, give you guys a little screenshot of what's going on when it comes to the website itself. Here, let me pull up a few things here, and I'll start here. There we go. Actually, let me do it like this. All right. So what we've got in module 1 of Go Live Studio Pro is we're going to show you how to broadcast live from your smartphone. Now, one reason why we still did this, because there's still a lot of people that have not done a live video from their phone. And every week I am having conversations with people that have never done it. And they might be kind of familiar on how to do it, but not quite sure, okay, where do I go? And then I do what? So we put that together here where we're showing you how to do it from your smartphone, whether you have an iPhone, whether you have an Android, an iPad, an Android tablet, what have you. It's basically the same, but when it comes to those two platforms. So we show you how to, we basically give you an introduction, why go live, and some cool filters, some things that are already available on your phone that you might not even know. And there's a lot of people on some of the stuff that I go over in terms of your smartphone. I've had so many conversations with people that have went live, and then I showed them some of this information, and they're like, dude, I didn't even know I could even do that. I'm like, yeah, it's right here. You just got to click this and then click that, and then it brings up those options. Like, dude, I've been doing it for like the last month. I didn't even know I could even do that. So I'm like, yeah, and they're always adding new stuff, so I go over a lot of that stuff in module 1, module 2. We talk about how to broadcast live from your desktop. Let me show you guys something. Now, disclaimer. Here's a disclaimer here. Okay. And I think I kind of shared this before on one of our webinars before. Let me see here. Let me pull it up. Let's see. So like right here, if you notice, if you're looking at, let me see if I can make this a little wider so everybody can make sure you see it. Bring that. Okay. If you notice, everybody on your Facebook page currently, you should have a status, like when you want to put, do a status, you want to type something or whatever and want to talk about whatever, right? Everybody's done that. It's nothing new there, right? But if you notice, you got your photo, video, everybody's done that. Everybody's uploading photos, everybody's uploading videos. But if you notice here, I've got a section that says live video, okay? And some of you probably have this right now. So if you have it, comment, say, I got it. Just go ahead and comment in your deal. Just say, I got it, right? And if you don't worry. You eventually will get it, okay? It's something that they're still rolling out. Facebook's got like, I don't know how many billions of people. So they're still kind of rolling it out. So if you don't have it, don't worry. Because again, you have other ways on how you can actually go live.
Now, hold on, because this is when I started going through this stuff, I was like, well, why would I need this, the Go Live Studio Pro? Because if you can go from your desktop, what's the point? Guys, there's a big difference. Even when you get that button, which I do not have, neither on the page with over 100,000 fans or my personal fan page, I don't have that. Very different either way when that unlocks for you to do it with all the stuff inside of OBS and all the tricks and widgets and gadgets that these guys do and will show you inside of OBS versus just going live. I mean, that's cool. You can do it from your desktop, but that's not the pro. I mean, that's cool, but trust me, that is not the pro with what OBS allows you to do as a marketer. That's
exactly. Sure. Matter of fact, Brian, I'll show them. So here, guys, let me show you, give you an example. Like, so on my account, I know Lanacy just recently got it on my account. And so when I click on live video, what it'll actually do, it'll ask me, matter of fact, I think I might need to change. Let's see if it does it, because it's going to do a pop-up. Let me see if it shows it this way. No, hold on 1 second. Let me change my presentation mode here really quick, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. Just to show you real quick. So let me do my whole desktop like this. So now, if I click on live video, let's say I want to do a live video from my desktop just using Facebook's application. This isn't no third-party application here. So let me just make that clear. This is not third-party software. This is inside Facebook. Some of you have it, some of you don't, but most will have it here pretty soon. So if I want to do a live video, I just say, we just say test, and then I hit next. Then it's going to pop up a window here, right? And in this window, as you can see, here we are. And then all I have to do from here is hit go live. Now I can hit go live. So matter of fact, I'm gonna just do it anyway. So I'm gonna hit go live. It's gonna do a countdown like this, and then I'm live. I'm actually live on Facebook right now. Again, I got like, I don't know, a million lives going on right now. So, but hey, that's how we roll when you go live Studio Pro. So it's pretty cool. But again, if you notice, I don't really have a lot of options here. All I really have is I can comment, hello, and people can comment and things of that nature, but that's pretty much all I can do. I can't really do anything else. I have, where it shows me I'm live. I have, you know, the number of people that are seeing the live. As you can see, people are starting to pop on as well. But that's pretty much it. So if you have this feature, great. But, you know, can you put some cool text and everything over your video? Nope. Can you, hey, I want to broadcast live one of my videos that I shot last week? Nope, can't do that. It's just basically just a very simple way for you to go live just using your desktop computer. So if you have it, great, but it's very limited. It's not going to give you the features that you want that OBS can actually give to you. So let me close that out.
The only thing too that's really different between doing this and going live on your cell phone is that now you can actually see the comments and type in the comments, where it's kind of hard to do a Facebook Live on your phone and, you know, do comments while you're live.
Yeah, it's difficult. We do it, you know, but you'll see them, and, you know, but so much is happening and you're doing your conversation and everything. So you can kind of see things a little clearer here. So that's how that works. So let me close that out. I'm gonna hit finish. And then when I hit finish, it just ends the video. It gives me the ability to delete it or done. And then when I hit done, it should show, if I refresh my page, then it actually showed that live video. See, there it is. So I just did that, and that's inside of Facebook there. Okay. So let me kind of come back here, and let me make that a little bit bigger so everybody can see that.
Oh, and while you're doing that, I think somebody had a question about if they don't have the live button yet. I'm wondering, are you referring to your fan page or your profile page? If you don't have it on your fan page, there is a way to do it. We talk about it in the course. There's a roundabout way you can get to it if you don't have that button on your fan page. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's you know, you should have it on your fan page, and of course you should have the ability to go live on groups and everything as well. So just a little bit more about the course real quick, and then we'll answer some more questions. How to broadcast on your desktop, we just kind of showed you a little bit of information about that. We're going to show you how to do it from Facebook's API, which we just did, plus a little bit more, a few more things with that. But we're also going to definitely show you a lot when it comes to utilizing OBS and really how to really take advantage of that platform for your business, for your brand, and really give you the type of presence that you really want in your business. In Module 3, we're going to talk about, you know, really just an introduction of OBS, which is Open Broadcaster Software. We're going to really break that down, show you a lot of different things in terms of what this is, what that is, and, you know, things that I had to kind of figure out on my own, and having conversations with other people. So we really break that down. And again, we're breaking it down from our perspective, from a marketer's perspective. And there's a lot of different features that OBS provides, but you know, certain ones are really for us and really what we want to do in regards of our business. So I'm really breaking it down from a marketer's perspective on how you can really utilize that to really, you know, enhance your business. Module 4, we, you know, complete OBS overview, video sources, audio, studio mode. We really break down a lot of the cool features that still today I don't really see a lot of. You know, few people, you know, few of my students, you know, people that I work with that are doing it. Yeah, they're crushing it. You know, they're killing the game. You know, but still, most people, you know who you are, right? You know, what we see, Valerie Lewis and you know, some other people here, and I'm kind of seeing in the name there. So here's the thing, Module 5. You know, how to broadcast live from your desktop with OBS. So we break everything down, how to broadcast pre-recorded video. This is so killer right here. I love this feature right here. I actually like all the features,
Yeah.
you know, but I really like
This
feature. It's probably my favorite feature here, is broadcasting video that I've already shot and recorded, right? So it's pretty cool. And again, how to add text to your live broadcast, which is killer. How you can put text over your live video. You know, wouldn't it be cool to do a live video and maybe you're talking about your business opportunity or whatever, and wouldn't it be cool to have your website, you know, at the bottom, you know, you can type in your website or maybe whatever, you know, wouldn't it be cool to really be able to do that? And now, because typically when you do it from your phone, you just got to type it in the status field, and, you know, and they see it or whatever. But wouldn't it be cool to actually have that, whatever information you want your viewers to see on the actual video itself? So that's what that does. Not just that, a whole lot more. How to add some really cool intro. This is my favorite as well. I love doing live videos. I remember the first time I did it was like this past summer. And the first time I did it, I did a live video and I had like an intro in front of the live video. So I was live on, myself, but I had a pre-recorded live intro, like I don't know, it might have been 30 seconds or something like that. But it was a cool little intro, a lot of cool, music and everything. And immediately after that live video, pretty much most of that day, I was getting little random messages. How did you put that intro in front of your live video? How'd you do that? It just created a lot of engagement. It was just kind of funny. So, but again, that's what it does. And that's what I'll teach you how to do that here as well. Spice up your live broadcast with reactions. Those reactions, those things that float around your screen, the little thumbs up, the little smiley faces, the hearts and everything. Wouldn't it be cool if you can kind of control that? And again, it's more of just trying to get their attention. I typically don't let it run the whole time, but it really gets people's attention when you're live and they see all that motion going across your screen, and it makes people stop. And again, I always talk about it. My main purpose in life, when everybody's on Facebook and they're just scrolling down their news feed, my whole goal is to stop your thumb. Guess what? That should be your number one focus too, is to do whatever you can to stop people's thumb. Because the main thing is what we're doing as marketers is what? We are trying to get people's attention. That's what we're trying to do, is get their attention. It's not about, here's my product, take a look and buy. No, but you got to do things a little bit different. You got to engage people in different ways. And that's why I'm always trying to figure out different ways to grab people's attention. And it definitely will make a difference, when you're actually marketing.
Yeah. Can you imagine if you're a new marketer and you're trying to build your following and you have these reactions on your video? How many people will go to your video and stop and look and pay attention to what you're doing? This is something that's huge for people who are just starting out, or even people who are already doing Facebook Live. It just gives you another layer for your videos and get attention to it, just like Steve said. Exactly,
guys. It's just all about attention. In Module 10, switching scenes in your live broadcast. This is powerful. I do this a lot, actually. We've been doing a lot of training, a lot of things over the past couple months. And with those trainings that I do through Facebook Live using OBS and all the different things that we've learned, it's cool to switch scenes. I'll be talking and you'll see me talking, and next thing you know, you'll be looking at a presentation. Then I'm coming back, and then I'm going through different slides. So it's really like doing a webinar on Facebook. And that's exactly, it's the exact same experience. However, it's on Facebook and it's on Facebook Live, and it's being broadcasted to a lot of people. So if you got something that you want to share, some information that you want to, deliver to your audience, man, that's a perfect skill, perfect way to be able to share a lot of great information about what you're doing. So we got that in Module 10 and Module 11, scheduling a live broadcast. Oh man, need I say more? A lot of people are doing live broadcasts, and some people I've even scheduled. I do a post, hey, I'm going live, at 3 o'clock, hop on at 3, and we get some people to hop on, they'll like it and comment, hey, I'll be there, whatever, but wouldn't it be cool if you can schedule a live broadcast, have it already on your page, on your Facebook page, and all they have to do is click where they can actually get a notification that will remind them that you're going live tomorrow at 6, or you're going live at 3 o'clock. Guys, we go over all this information, a lot of great stuff that's going to really help a lot of people really move forward and everything. Hey, Brian, you want me to keep going with that information in terms of the course specific stuff?
Yeah, man. Here's the deal, guys. It's a couple $100. A lot of people going to the website. A lot of people already bought. I'd love to get into the questions. Here's the deal. These guys, I've learned a whole bunch just by already going through these videos as we put them up. I'm just starting to use OBS and leverage some of the stuff that they have in place. And it's pretty cool. And if you're going to be doing Facebook Lives, what Steve and Lanacy are going to show you inside this course. And I do want to show a little bit of OBS here in a second, because a lot of questions on it, maybe just show the interface. But yeah, guys, here's a couple $100. If you just get a couple extra leads in the next couple of weeks, that should pay for this thing. And if you're wanting to master Facebook Live, it's not just about the techie OBS software stuff. There's a lot of tips and call to actions and marketing knowledge in these 11 modules. It's just, you know, if we are constantly learning and are students of this game, you always want to be learning. And if you get just 1, 2, and you will get many more nuggets than that from these courses, from these modules here, it's worth it. It's worth it. If you can turn around and learn this stuff and be able to consume this content, then go out there and create content about it or teach others how to do it. If you're a coach, if you've got other marketers who want to learn this stuff, there's so many different ways to monetize this information. But this is a complete no-brainer. We are doing all hands on deck when it comes to Facebook marketing. And I'm telling you guys and gals, this is, we did pretty good this last year. This is where we are putting all of our efforts is in Facebook and Facebook Live. It is a huge part of what we're rolling out in Q1 from a corporate marketing standpoint. So I was so excited to get this content, to bundle this up for $200 is, to learn this stuff. I mean, my goodness, my girlfriend just spent like $1,500 on like 3 credits in college, and it was a cool course. But think about what this is going to do for your brand, your business, your exposure. It's unreal. So I'm really excited about the course. If you guys can't tell, I stand behind all of our leaders and all of their products, and this is no different. And if this is something that's pulling you and you feel Facebook Live, it should be a part of your marketing plan for this year. There's nothing out there like what these guys go through in their videos. Trust me, I've looked. So Steve and Lanisha, if y'all want to say anything else about any of the bonuses, cool. We can zip that up, and then I'd love to go to like Q&A and just showing some a couple things for them.
Perfect. Yeah. So guys, it's pretty simple. We've got some really cool stuff here. We threw in some bonuses here. We put together Lanisha and I put together a really cool ebook. Has a lot of great information that really goes over a lot of details about Facebook Live and a lot of specific stuff, things that you really know, and tips, tricks, things that can really help increase your engagement, your leads, your exposure using Facebook Live. So some real top-notch training that we put together in these ebooks as well. We're going to be creating a members only support group as well. So for all the members that are actually getting this course, well, we're going to be creating a new group as well, and we'll have all you guys inside that group to ask questions, and so we can be able to support you guys when it comes to this particular product. And because people always have questions about this, that, and the other thing, and so we want to be there to really help you and walk you through a lot of that great information. And then we're going to be having some Q&A webinars, as well, to be determined probably here in the next week or two. We're going to be having some Q&A sessions where all the members can get on and we can ask questions and so on and so forth, and really help you guys on a kind of like on a one-on-one basis to really help you, really move forward faster in your Facebook Live marketing, because it's going to be such a huge part of 2017. And if you are not doing Facebook Lives in your business, there's still different avenues and lanes that you can go down in regards to marketing. But there is a lot of attention on Facebook Live right now. And why? Because it just really exposes a lot more people a lot faster. So real quick, guys, we'll answer a few questions here. This real quick, as some of those questions are coming in.
Just real quick, because the last thing, just something I wanted to run. Ooh, can you mute that for 1 second? Then I will mute myself. What do we think? I mean, I don't know, just off the cuff, just like looking at this, but that crazy Facebook group bonus. Do you think if we had 100 people, a couple hundred people in that group, and we did like a Facebook Live challenge for 30 days, do you think that group, have you been a part of a group where like if we had a couple hundred people who did Facebook Lives and shared those lives within that group just for love and support and just to hold people accountable to get people moving forward and taking action, would that be crazy? I mean, would that even be valuable for if you're a member of that group in terms of, would that just be overwhelming? Or do you think that everyone could, kind of critique, watch, see other people do it, get out of their own way, and of course, maybe even share those videos and get extra exposure? Is that something we maybe want to embrace, or would that be?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think, just for people sharing their, just from my perspective, I know, even people here in the group are saying, yes, absolutely. Everybody likes to see what others are doing and how they're progressing in their business. Yeah. And that's always good. And people get a lot of ideas from how people, it's so funny. I've gotten, we've been working with a lot of people, with this over the past few months. And it's so funny. I'll see a Facebook live from some people we've been working with, and they do it a certain way. I'm like, man, that's a good idea. How come I didn't think of that? You know, it is all because of they never would have, you know, gotten the idea if we weren't connected with them with doing Facebook Lives, using, you know, this type of strategy. And so we're all learning from each other on how to do a lot of different things. So that would be awesome.
Yeah. Okay. Cool, man. All right. We may have to do that, guys. If ever, I mean, there's a lot of people who already have bought this course. It looks like there may be some type of 30-day challenge, video challenge that'll just help raise everyone in that group and push everyone off the ledge. If you got any fear around video, here we go collectively. Cool. We may have to reframe that and brand it and do something fun in that members only group. Very cool. Very cool. Okay. I interrupted there, sir. I will mute. What were you going to show on whatever guys, that's OBS, by the way. That is what we're looking at. So
yeah, this is OBS, what you're seeing right here, guys. It's pretty simple. I guess it's simple now. Yeah. You know, I get it now. You know, in the beginning it was a little bit different. You know, but just kind of give you an idea, guys, just some of the things that you can do. Of course, you're going to be learning a lot of this stuff inside of the course in specific. I know we're just kind of going over a really quick overview. You have a lot of different options. You can create different scenes. You can do a lot of different things. For example, you can share images. You can do different types of videos. You can, of course, if I wanted to add some text, I know we kind of went over this once before in one of the other webinars a few months back. I can even say, you know, hello, everyone, you know, hit OK. Well, let me make that a little bit bigger just to kind of give you an idea. And I'm going to show you a little bit more here. And as you can see here, I can actually go live and hold on, let me click on this. And again, you'll learn. I know I'm kind of running through this pretty quickly, but as you can see, this is really just a preview screen here. Okay, this is OBS in general. Okay, it comes, you know, it gives you the ability to preview what you will actually broadcast to Facebook or even other sources as well. It just doesn't do Facebook. It can even do YouTube and a whole lot of other type of websites. You know, but specifically for Facebook, so whatever shows here can actually be represented on your Facebook Live. Okay, so it really gives you more of a studio type of effect. Gives you more control to really create different things. It allows you to be more creative with your videos. For example, I can even do, let's say, for example, I can share different screens. Like, for example, if I wanted to share I've got two monitors here that I'm working off of. So let's say if I'm actually doing a presentation like we were talking about before, which I've done a lot of, I don't even know, have a numbers, you know, hundreds, I guess. But if I wanted to share my actual screen, I can actually do what's called a, display capture. When I click on display capture, I can call it whatever. I'll just say, I think it's really my screen one. I think it's what it's called on my computer. I'll just call it, I can call it whatever, and then what I can do, and as you see here, I've got this one, and then I've got that one, and then if I hit OK, so now what you're seeing here, you're seeing my other screen. So I've got this presentation over here, and then I've got, of course, the Google Hangout option. But if I want to come back, all I have to do is click. So I can talk, say, hey guys, this is what you want to do. So let me show you exactly how this is going to work when you actually do whatever. Then I can go back and actually start going over whatever I need to go over. Does that make sense? So if I wanted to share a presentation or whatever, and this is my presentation screen, I can share whatever I need to share, and so on and so forth. So I can kind of go back and forth, based off of that. So, and there's other ways you can do short hotkeys. I talk a lot about that in the course, how you can really make this really, really easy. You can even do videos. Let me see if I can find something here really quick, and then we'll answer some questions. For example, let me see here what comes up. Give it a second, and then we'll answer a few questions. But I just want to show you. Let me think here. Let me see if I can find something pretty quick here. That would be okay. I got something somewhere here. Here we go. This one here. This one I've kind of been using just for some of my trainings. And if you notice here, see that right there? So wouldn't it be cool if you're doing a presentation? Okay, there's Lanacia. So she's right there in the middle. So I'm going to slide over here. And let's say, I'm like a newscaster, film at 11. And, so I can do videos here, and I can stop it if I want to stop it, right? And I can take it off. And then if I say, hey, guys, I got a really cool video I want you guys to really see. It's going to really show you how to do whatever. I can do it like this. Or let's say I want it full screen. I can just right click, transform, and then fit to screen. Then it takes over the whole screen, right? And then, of course, if I want to come back and click back, and then we're talking again, right? So it just gives me a whole, and guys, that's just the tip of the iceberg. I mean, we don't have time to go over all the different things that it can do. We can add different scenes. We can set up a whole lot of different things. I share a lot of that inside the course, but it just kind of gives you a little bit of an idea of how powerful you can do things like this, like going back and forth with video. But first time I did that, it just blew everybody away. They're like, what in the world? How in the world did he do that? So they're going to say the same exact thing for you. The people that are following you, the people that are connected to you, you're going to get that same kind of reaction if you start utilizing some of these different options. All right.
Yeah, and now just something else, guys. If you've got a product, a presentation, if you're doing something like broadcasting to an audience who signed up for something special, or you've got a private group who are interested in your product, service, or anything. If you're like, imagine, and first off, all of this can be automated, and all of this can be pre-recorded and slinged up to Facebook Live with what Lanacia and Steve show you in their course. So you don't even have to, you can automate Facebook Lives to look, feel, and act, smell, touch, taste like a Facebook Live, which is so crazy cool. But even if you are live, to show a video of a presentation, if and when that makes sense to your business, your model, whatever your business is, if that makes sense, to be going from live, like talking, showing presentations, to flip to your desktop, to then, throw up a presentation video, if that makes sense, or you have one. It's just, that may take a minute. You may want to watch a video or two over in some of the modules. That may sound difficult and techie. I'm telling you, when you get the hang of it, it's not, especially the way these guys teach and train. It's very, very broken down into simple. They take complex concepts, which is, they're some of our, amazing trainers here, some of our best trainers, because they are teachers at heart, and they've got a knack for taking what is very technical, very complex, and breaking it down so guys like me, who are not technical, can go through it and apply this stuff and make themselves look super badass and cool and futuristic and celebrity style, rock star, all that good fun stuff. So it's just, there's a lot of applications that, Facebook Lives are cool. When you do what they show you in the course, it's a different caliber. You're talking different level. And that alone can draw a lot of clients and buyers to you just by standing out like that. Yep. I guarantee that. Yeah. Yeah.
I've got a story on that, because we've been working with a few people. I had one, this is like several weeks back. We had a person that we were working with, and she was a little shy, or, in terms of videos, didn't really want to make any videos. I'm just going to keep it real. But, she connected with us, and we started showing her how to do this and do that and everything. And so I said, hey, well, just do this, do a live video. You got, the information about how to use OBS, and we've been working with you. I said, just get on, do a Facebook Live, let people know who you are, what you're about to do, and just say, and then introduce, your company, the company she was promoting, they got some really good media. They got some really good presentations, and she's done some uploads and stuff before, but, no engagement really or anything like that. So I said, well, have you ever done any Facebook Live? She had never really done one. Well, I think she did maybe one or two before she did the one like doing OBS. Long story short, she did a Facebook Live. During the live, she probably talked maybe a couple of minutes introducing it was like a 20-minute presentation that went over the company, the service, the compensation, and everything. Very professional. So she basically sold the presentation. She didn't really sell the product and service. Hey, watch this presentation and then let me know what you think. And she came back at the end of the presentation. She was doing all this through OBS. So she was in the beginning, then a 20-minute presentation. She came back at the end and just said, hey, if you want more information, she had her link, right here, right? She typed in, showed her how to do that. She typed in her link right there. And next thing you know, a few days later or whatever, she called me and said she got her first sign up, and it was somebody that she knew. Saw it because of the live. They saw it because of the live video. That's what made them, and that she had did something like that, which was, you know, totally out of her character to do anything like that. So it raised a lot of attention and people signed up. So it was pretty cool. Just wanted to share that.
And to answer some of the questions that goes along with Steve's point is she did a phenomenal job on that webinar, on that Facebook Live. So, you know, you can actually download those Facebook Lives because it's just another Facebook post, or you can just get the embed code and you can put that on like YouTube, put it on your blog. You can take, you know, different snippets and put it on, you know, Twitter and Instagram and, you know, all these other social media, you know, channels as well. So there's a lot that you can do just from doing one Facebook Live. It's really powerful.
Exactly. Cool. So I guess we'll jump into some questions here. Let's see here. I guess we'll start.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Up here. If your squeeze page going to remain active in spite of this training course, my company has great capture pages. How do I maximize them to the right marketer? Well, if you have, if you got great capture pages, the main thing is traffic. You got to get people's attention to get them to your capture page or website. So one of the best ways to get people's attention is one, through Facebook Live, and direct them to. Here's a hint, guys. When I'm promoting a business opportunity, let's say I'm in abccompany.com, whatever the company is, and it has the best product in the world, best product, right? We all believe that, right? And you should. Here's the thing. I know the company's going to give me a link. They're going to give me some, you know, www.abc.com/Steven Lanacia, right? Some kind of link. I'm not promoting that. I'm going to promote my video here, and then I'm going to, at the end of whatever the presentation or whatever we're talking about, I'm going to give them a strong call to action. Say, hey, you want to get more information about what we're doing, or if you're ready to sign up or whatever, you need to go to this link right here. I'm going to tell them where to go. Okay. After we've won them over, after we've broken the ice, after we've developed some type of know, like, and trust. Okay. That's what you want to do. So if you've got that lead capture page, you got to get people to it, right? You know, McDonald's is a very successful company, but I guarantee you, if you put a McDonald's in the middle of the desert, nobody's going to come.
Unless you tell somebody is there.
Unless you tell somebody, you tell a few lizards or somebody where they might come get a Happy Meal or something or whatever. But other than that, you know, you got to get traffic to it, you know, to really have some success. Let me see. Can I do a Facebook Live video in a Facebook group? Absolutely. Okay. You can actually do a Facebook Live like this through OBS to do the same type of features and effects and everything in a group. Okay. Or even on a fan page. Okay. So that's pretty cool. So yes, you can definitely do that. I've done that a lot of times actually. So it's pretty powerful. What's the app called to download? It's called OBS.
Open Broadcaster.
Yeah, Open Broadcaster software. You can actually go to OBS.
It's obsproject.com.
Yeah, obsproject.com. You can go there and actually download. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. So for everybody, OBS software is an open source program, so it doesn't cost anything to actually own that program. So again, just go to obsproject.com and you'll be able to get that software. How do you save your Facebook Live videos to put on a blog? Real quick, I guess I can show that just really quick. It's pretty simple. It's nothing hard at all. Let me pull up Facebook here and I'll show you. So if I go to like one of my broadcasts, like this one right here, what I can actually do, let me close some of these out. And if you go up to your whatever your broad, like here's my Facebook Live video right here, right? Let me see if I can make that a little bit bigger for you guys so you can see it better. Okay, so up here in the right-hand corner, you're going to see like a little drop down. You just click on that, and then right here where it says embed, just click on that. It's going to bring up this option here. So if you have a blog or whatever, you want to embed that, onto your blog, you could just copy this information right here. Boom. If you just want the link to this particular Facebook Live that you've done, just click on Advanced Settings, it'll take you to a different website. And then here you'll actually see the actual link. Here's the URL for that video. And then like if you wanted to send somebody to that or put it on another page or another Facebook post in another group or something like that, you could just take that link right there and do it. Cool. All right. Good questions, guys. Very good questions here. Let's see. Let me come back here. Let's see. What about I'm doing live in my page. What am I doing? Yeah, you can do Facebook Lives on your fan page as well, which is definitely recommended actually, because it's just going to give you a lot more options. Yeah. Okay. Can Facebook Live be used with a non-techie presenter presenting from another state with me running the show? Yeah, it's nothing techie at all. It's very non-tech OBS. It's saying, and again, what I meant, it was complicated because it just wasn't a lot of information about how to run it. So I had to kind of do a lot of self-discovery. But once I clicked on everything and kind of played around it with myself for a while and did testing and this, that, and the other thing, it's pretty simple. So what you see in the course, you'll see how simple this stuff really is. It's really going to, shorten your learning curve. You'll be able to, we've had people start doing it the same day. A lot of these big, type of strategies, and the same day after getting access to this information. So it definitely can help you. Let's see.
Do I need I'm guessing this. Do I need the OBS with the live video?
Do I need the OBS video with live video? Not sure if I quite understand. But yeah. To go live, it's definitely depending on what features you have on your Facebook page. I hope I'm answering your question here. Depending on what features you have available on your Facebook, account when you're on your desktop computer or laptop will determine if you need OBS or not. But again, even if you do have the capability right now, I know some of you do have the capability to go live using Facebook's application without using any third-party software. But remember, it's very limited. All it's going to do is just allow you to go live. You're not going to be able to type any information here. You're not going to be able to share and go back and forth. You're not going to be able to do some cool effects and different things like that. You're not going to be able to do any of that. It's just going to allow you to go live and comment. That's it. Okay. Which is still fine. Mm-hmm. But if you can do better and get better exposure and better attention, because remember, online, the game is attention. That's the game. Whoever can get people's attention the most wins. Period. That's all it is. Doesn't matter your company, doesn't matter what your product is. You can have the best product, the best company, the best compensation, doesn't matter. You got to get people's attention first. And if you get that first, then you can share that information. That's that's my number one rule that when I wake up, I got to get their attention. When I go to bed, I got to figure out another way to get their attention. That's what I'm thinking about every single day is how do I get people's attention? And the reason why we've done so well is because that's been a constant thing for us. Is not about the company or whatever. It's about how do we get their attention first, then we'll share the information. Okay. How do you get people to buy? Do you direct them to a funnel or a sales page? Well, mainly, I don't really get people to do anything. We share value. We sell ourselves, and people just want to connect. That's I get that question a lot. People say, well, how do you convince people? Well, I don't have time to convince people. What we mainly do is we provide value. We try to build relationships. We try to connect with people by being transparent. And that's what I've learned when it comes to the internet. People like to know who they're doing business with nowadays. Our BS meter is at an all-time high. We know when people are just trying to sell us. And I say it all the time. It almost sounds like a cliche. People do not like to be sold, but they love to buy. And that's all it is. And so what I do, what Lanacian, does, what we both do is we try to provide so much value that you're almost guilted into wanting to buy or connect with us with whatever. That's what it's about. It's about really caring for others, so much that they say, hey, I like Steve. Hey, I like Lanacian. Hey, I like this individual. They gave me a lot of value today. Mm-hmm. I think I'm going to join them in their business.
Yeah. And consistently marketing too, because I think a lot of people miss that as well, because they will do a post one time or do a video one time and then won't do anything else.
Yeah.
But you have to be consistent with it, because that's how you grow that that following. That's how you grow that trust, because you're always in front of their faces. Just like Steve said, you're getting those eyeballs on your information.
Yep, exactly. I just talked about that in my coaching session last night. It's all about being consistent. When you look at television, they're always playing these different commercials. You probably see some different products that you probably liked before, but you didn't buy. But because you kept seeing it over and over and over again, they won your trust. And then eventually, when the time was right, you purchased. Well, that's exactly what it is when you're being consistent with your videos and your content. You just got to be consistent. You see, can you share from a tablet to your PC? Not with OBS. Now, they might have some different programs out there for like mobile platforms. I haven't seen it yet. I'm sure they probably have something like that. I'm sure they do.
I know there is one for your phone. Let me pull it up. It's called Screen Stream Mirroring. I know you can do that where you can share what's on your cell phone screen. So that's how you can play around with that and kind of see how that is. If you you should be able to download that on your tablet as well, so you can share what's on your tablet.
Exactly. Yeah, I think I lost my space here.
Okay, let me find it.
These are good questions, guys. These are really good questions here. Let's see.
We did. Can you embed?
Is it better to have
a Facebook link or a YouTube link on your blog?
I think is it better to have a Facebook link or a YouTube link on your blog? That's a good question. I mean, it just all depends on what you're trying to do. I think both is good. I mean, you can always do a do a YouTube link, a YouTube embed video, and then even have a Facebook link that can lead back to Facebook, or vice versa. It just all depends on what, all depends on really what your motivation is. Are you more of a YouTube vlogger, or are you more doing a lot? Because I know some people that all they do is really just YouTube, and they do a little bit of Facebook. And then I know some people that do mainly just Facebook and just a little bit of YouTube. So it just all depends on what you're trying to do. You can always give, that information in two different ways. Like I said, you can have the YouTube video and information, and you can have a link to the actual Facebook. If they want to connect with you on Facebook, you can do that as well. That's a good question, though. That's how I would do it.
Yeah. Can I use IE10 or should I use Chrome for Facebook Live, or does it matter?
I would pretty much stick with Chrome. It's going to be more stable when you're doing a lot of different things in regards to marketing and using different types of products and services to help you market. Chrome is going to be a lot more stable than Internet Explorer. That's just what we found over the years. Being marketers, I don't use Internet Explorer for anything at all. And it's been funny over the years when some people are having issues trying to do something, and we always get to that one final question. Well, what browser are you using? Well, I'm on Internet Explorer. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Go ahead and go to Chrome, and then they go to Chrome, and then whatever that was starts working. So I would stick with Chrome with everything you're doing.
And it's the same thing with Safari too. It's better to use Chrome versus Safari.
Yeah, when you're doing all your marketing stuff, I would stick with Chrome. I mean, think about it. Google is the internet. So I mean, it's it really is the internet, guys. So I would stick with all the Google products. When it comes to surfing and using different things and stuff like that. You'll find it to be a lot more stable, much more stable, experience.
Yeah, do you have to be there when you schedule the webinar or using Moderator?
You definitely want to be there because it's going to just start. And if you're not there when it's starting, it's probably just going to be a black screen. So you definitely want to. The cool thing, I think the purpose of that particular strategy or feature that Facebook has allowed us to have is to, if you have especially for people that do like a Facebook Live every day or every week at a certain time, you can kind of schedule that stuff out, and it just makes it a little bit easier. So you don't always have to go and create and do a few things. It's simple to do, but it just makes it easier if you can do, several at a time. Therefore, you can know it's already set up.
Let's see, can we download OBS right from your course?
You should be. It should be in the back office as well. And again, it's totally free. It doesn't cost anything for OBS. So you'll see the links. You pick. It's going to ask you which which operating system you're on. Are you on a Windows computer, or are you on a Mac, or are you running Linux? And you just click on which button, and then you just download it. So there's nothing fancy about the download of OBS. If you've ever downloaded anything, it's just like that. I know we're showing you all these different features and all these different things that it can do. And you might be thinking, man, might be a whole lot of things and steps I got to do to download it. Nope. It's just download, open.
And we go over it in the course. We have a whole module that kind of talks about how to download the software to your computer.
Yeah. So it's all there.
Do you use a webcam to record from your desktop?
Yeah, I use I just use my webcam. You can add different peripheral type of cameras, like a different webcam. I know some people have might have the webcam that's to your computer that came with your computer. Then you might have some kind of high-end webcam that you bought from Best Buy or whatever that you can use. You can even hook up cameras and everything as well, like DSLR cameras and all that. But mainly for us, I've mainly just used my regular webcam that comes with my desktop or my laptop. I normally just use that, and it works just fine.
Okay, can you do multiple broadcasts at once?
Yeah. We've actually done that before. You would need definitely 2 computers to be able to do that. Like you have one computer running OBS doing a broadcast on your Facebook wall, and you can have your desktop running another video on your desktop wall, or maybe even a different destination, and then of course you can etc. So it's going to give you a lot of options to do whatever. There's really no limitation per se. We've actually tested that, and I was able to broadcast 2 videos to my Facebook page. One laptop was running OBS and my desktop was running OBS, and they were both broadcasting video to the same Facebook page, and it just showed 2 different posts, and that was it. So yes, you can do that.
Yep. Can you use a remote source such as a presentation, like an interview with someone in another city?
Yep, you can do. You can definitely do interviews. We're going to be adding some additional content as well to the course as well, because there's a lot of different features, a lot of different things, and they're always adding new methods and new strategies. So if you want to do interviews, you can do that using Skype, to where you can actually broadcast your Skype interview with somebody that's across the country or what have you, and it's actually pretty cool. So we'll be adding some additional information on how to do that, but it's really, really, really simple. And but yes, you can definitely do that as well with OBS.
Can you show us the emoji trick tonight?
Yeah, real quick. Let me find it here. Let me see here. They love that emoji stuff, man. Hey, you like me. When I first saw that, I'm like, man, I've been needing something like that. It was, and I found that on my own. I wasn't exposed to that. I came across some information. I'm like, I'm a video guy, so I'm always looking at different video effects and all kinds of stuff. And I came across some information in it, and it kind of blew me away. I'm like, I wonder if I can use that with OBS. I didn't know if it'd work or not, and it worked. And so that was a Steve Rachel original. So I just want to claim that one, and but a lot of stuff I just kind of learned from just different resources and stuff. But let me see here. I don't know. Let's see here. Real quick here, depending on my computer, because my computer's like going like crazy slow today. Let's see if it searches. Let's see here.
What did you name it? Like reactions or something?
No, it's on here, son. Here it is. Okay. There you go. So let me pick one. So this is I'll just pick one. Let's do that one. There it is, guys. Bam. Just like that. Right. And again,
oh my God, emoji crazy.
Emoji mania. So good stuff there, guys. That was kind of cool. And so I you can do a lot of cool things with it and everything. So so that was kind of cool. So it's just that simple. How long did that take? What, 15 seconds? I'll show you how to do all that inside the course and everything.
Let's see. Can I take my Facebook feed? Oh, can I take my live Facebook feed and simultaneously stream out to YouTube Live? Does OBS allow streaming to multiple destinations at once?
Absolutely. Keep in mind, guys, OBS really wasn't made for us. It was actually made is more of a gaming type of software for people that do gaming and they record their video games and stuff like that or whatever. So there are a lot of destinations that you can actually broadcast to: YouTube, Twitch, some other different sites. Most of those are gaming websites. Probably the one that we will probably play around in mostly would be Facebook and YouTube. So you can use OBS and actually stream a live video to YouTube or to Facebook and even to the other resources as well, that you'll find out that you can do that. And once you get the software and start going through the course, when I'm showing you how to set it up and how you can change it up into different sources.
Yep. Will this work as well from a laptop?
Yeah, laptop, desktop, as long as it's a computer per se, you'll be able to use it.
Okay, do I have this right? You can pre-record and edit a video, schedule it to go live on Facebook, show up and connect with people and get leads.
Yeah, I mean, is if you're broadcasting and people are getting on your live broadcast, remember, it's all about getting attention. So if you're broadcasting and you're going to get more and more exposure anytime you do a live video. So let me just make that clear. Whether you're doing OBS or a live video from your phone, Facebook is going to expose that content more. Their number one competitor is YouTube. So they're really trying they're putting a lot of emphasis on video, Facebook video, Facebook live video, particularly Facebook live video. And someone asked me, why are they putting so much emphasis on live video versus like your regular videos that you upload on Facebook? I said, well, they're still putting a lot of emphasis on video in general, but live video gives you the ability to engage people, have conversations, connect, right? With people. And so they're putting a lot of weight on that. And they know people like live video. They like to be able to connect and talk live with someone. And it's just a higher level of engagement. And that's why they put so much emphasis. So when you go live, that's why they're putting it out. Say, hey, Lanacia's live, get on, she's got some information. I don't know what, but she's got something to say. And so people are more apt to look at your live video a lot of times versus just look at a video that's coming across your newsfeed that you uploaded. Yeah. So
it's like having your own talk show. Yeah,
exactly. So if you go live, you're just going to get more exposure, and it's going to give you a much better opportunity to get leads, to get sales, versus just doing a regular video or just doing a regular text update about your biz op. But if you're talking about it, it's going to get higher engagement.
Yeah, and then also too, for people who are using OBS and doing the different tricks and things like that with OBS, you can just get leads that way because people are going to want to know, how did you do what you did?
Yeah.
So that's just another good way of getting leads too.
Exactly.
Let's see. Have you used a Facebook Live video as a VSL yet?
Yeah, I've we've done different things, and some of these different projects and stuff that we work on have like some type of video sales letter, some kind of VSL. And I've done live videos where all I showed was just the VSL of that product. I didn't come on, I didn't say anything. I just did a live video. Remember the video, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever. And here's a kicker. I've gotten sales because of that, simply because I've done live videos like that. And does it happen every time? No, but do I get exposure and views? Absolutely. Every single time. I don't think we said that. Every single time I do a live video or broadcast some type of presentation or something through OBS using these methods, every time I'm always getting leads and a ton of views. Every time. I'm not talking about like every once in a blue moon. No, every time I do that. Right. And people that I see do that, they get more engagement, more views than when they're just uploading videos or doing whatever. That's guaranteed, so, you just got to do it. Now, if you don't have any friends on your Facebook page, just open up one. I mean, that might limit you a little bit, but if you got hundreds of friends and hundreds of people that you're connected to on Facebook, maybe thousands or whatever, it's going to reach a bigger number. How big that number, it all depends on your level of engagement on your page. but it will give you a lot more engagement than just doing a regular status update.
And remember too, if you're trying to use a Facebook Live as a VSL, you can, because remember, you can download that video or just use the embed code and put that on your sales letter and use that video on it and to make it a video sales letter. So you can always do that too if you just have one Facebook Live that was just like rocking, that was like perfect. Remember, get that embed code, use that on your funnel so you can use that as a video sales letter. Let's see. Do you have to have Facebook ads for OBS to work?
Let's see. Do you have to have Facebook? No, it's not tied to Facebook advertising or the Facebook ad platform. The cool thing is that you can do live videos like on your fan page and then run those as ads. Of course, you have to make sure that you don't have like a lot of big text. There's a few things you got to make sure that you're abiding by the guidelines of your Facebook ad. But no, it is definitely not connected in any way to the Facebook advertisement platform. But you do have the capability to promote that video as an ad if you're doing it on your Facebook, fan page or whatever. You'll be able to do that.
Yeah. If Facebook makes changes, will you guys update the course?
Yeah, that's one thing about Facebook. I can guarantee you they're always going to change something. And I know OBS has pretty been consistent over the past, at least since I've been using it. And anytime, if I come across some type of method that Facebook is now allowing us to do or whatever, we'll definitely put some information in it. For example, about the scheduling. That's something I've seen over the past week or so. But we were going to do some videos about it, and we're actually going to update a video about it because they actually removed that feature a little while ago, last night, and I think the day before, what have you, because I know they're always, Facebook is always updating. So as they come out with new features that we can kind of merge with these strategies, we'll definitely put that information inside the course for sure. Especially if it's something that's like really impacting. I know they got a lot of stuff coming down the pipe, so who knows what'll be available, 90 days from now, let alone 9 days from now when it comes to Facebook. They always coming out changing something or adding something. So we'll definitely do our best to, keep everybody updated on anything that we're doing that's really allowing us to do more with our strategy using this type of method.
Yeah. I know with live video, they want it to be 10 minutes or more with people being so busy. Doesn't this reduce the people who are watching versus a 3-minute video?
If it's longer or?
Yeah. So Facebook has where they say where it's recommended that you be live for at least 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But we know on YouTube, the best is probably to keep it at 3 to 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going 10 minutes. Is it better?
Yes.
Does it reduce it or?
No, the longer the better.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what we found, and this is through hundreds of videos that I've done using this, the longer that video is, the bigger the reach. For example, let me kind of give you an example. Like if I did a live video right now, and like right now, well, I actually am live currently. I have to see how many views are on it, but if I'm live doing a broadcast right now, and let's say that video is only 5 or 10 minutes, it's probably going to give me a certain number of views right below the video. I can say, okay, I had about 150 people watch it, or I had a couple hundred, or I had 50 or whatever. If I do a live video and that video is like 15, 20, 30, or even an hour, at the end of that video, I've seen it as high as over 1,000 because how long it is. Because remember, the longer it goes, Facebook is still sending out notifications. Hey, Steve is live. Hey, Steve is live. But if you're just like 3 minutes, it's only going to reach out to so many people because you're only live 3 minutes. But the longer that video, it's still sending out notifications. And then if a lot of people are engaging and liking that, it's even going faster now. So the longer, the better the engagement will determine how far it goes. But remember, even when your live broadcast ends, it's still on your wall. A lot of times I've done, different presentations and different things, over the past several months, and we've done presentations and did offers. You know, we had something that we were selling at the end or whatever. And at the end of that live broadcast, you know, we look, I said, well, she'd be like, how'd it go? I said, well, we got like one sale or whatever. But then what's funny, like over the next hour, we're getting more and more sales because now people are watching the replays. Okay. Or maybe the people that were watching it, maybe they had to do some research or check a few things out or whatever. And, you know, so we're always getting sales. It tends to, we get more sales after, after the live video than we do while we're on the live video. But the cool thing is that the information still continues to deliver the message and it never ends. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah. And that was it, unless we get any more coming in.
I'll come back out because I think we'll come back, you know, like this now. But good questions, guys. Yeah. Real good questions. And I know we've seen a lot of people, you know, getting the course. I'm telling you, you're definitely going to be excited about using this method in your business. It will definitely make a huge impact in what you're trying to do in regards of getting more exposure. Because that's what it all comes down to is exposure. Again, I say it time and time again, it does not matter what your program is, it does not matter what your product or service is. It matters to you and it matters to the people that are wanting your product. But what you have to do is that you got to get their attention first for them to even see it and really take it serious for them to even purchase. And not even just that, live videos and videos in general help you to build that rapport with your audience. And I think someone said, oh, how do we get sales? I said, well, one reason we've gotten a lot of sales doing a lot of things, especially when we do live presentations or webinars, is because we've built a lot of relationships with a lot of people because of videos. And so when we offer different things, you know, it's more or less, oh, that's Stephen Lanacy. I need to get that. I know them. I know how they do things. Yeah. And even we do the same thing when, you know, people that we know that mentors to us, that are a lot of them are in this community. We bought a lot of different products from people, you know, in this community and even outside, people that we know and we trust and we like their information and their content. We feel like we know them, whether we've talked to them or not. When they offer things, and because they got all these different videos, we feel like we know them. So when they offer, we buy. But if they never had the video content, I don't know about that guy. You know that guy? I don't know who that is. And that's what a lot of people think, is that they like to buy from people who they feel like they have a connection with. So keep making content and help. I think that was it, Brian. I think we might have a couple more questions, maybe. Yeah, that's it. How far you want to go?
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a whole bunch in this that I'm seeing a whole bunch. Awesome. Okay. Well, guys, it's 2 hours. We are working to keep these at least 2 hours max moving forward in this year, just because you know, we've had many webinar marathons, and the feedback we get from members is they want to stay on the entire time, but once it gets past 90 minutes to 2 hours, they find it tough to be able to stay on just for time constraints. So this is a perfect time to end it. This was awesome, you guys. There's still a whole bunch of questions. I don't know, guys. There's still hundreds of there's a ton of people on, guys. Would you all like to see Stephen Lanacy in some capacity come back next Wednesday? I don't know what it looks like. If it's just questions, there's a lot of buyers who raised their hand and said, you know, I'm going to master this. Would it be beneficial to just maybe hang out with them next Wednesday and see what's going on? Are you guys interested in this stuff? It looks like you are, and you guys definitely see the value in learning how to master Facebook Live to build your business, whether that's, it doesn't matter, you know, products, business, service offers, just getting the exposure and learning how to look like a rock star and a pro to stand out from the rest and to drag in some pre-done for you presentations and super cool, slick tricks to just stand out, which is awesome because this will make a difference in your business. And just the slight edge, man, 1 or 2 degrees, just a little bit more than the next guy or gal can mean a huge difference in your bottom line this year. And this will give you one of those slight edges for sure in your marketing. Guys, yes, if that's cool, it looks like yeses across the board here. They're coming. Awesome, they're coming. We may have to have you out on Wednesday if that works. Yeah. Cool. And guys, we'll be posting Facebook Live content on our blog and videos all week. This link is open until next Friday. The price does go up. We may be removing some bonuses before then. If you're like have any inkling for our guests or members who are on, I encourage you to buy now because we may be removing some stuff depending on how many buyers we get, so we can serve them at the highest level. So if this makes sense, everything that's on the board, everything the Rachel's promised tonight, we absolutely will fulfill, and you'll get all of that 100%. In fact, the course, this isn't a live course. There is some live components you'll get as bonuses. But if you guys are all excited like I am tonight, you can buy tonight and go right in. You're going to get an email immediately, or if you're a member, or if you're not, it doesn't matter. You're going to create a free membership to get access to the course. When you buy, go right to your store tab, and you'll see a beautiful thing called Go Live Studio Pro, completely unlocked, ready for you to dive into right now to actually learn OBS, to learn some of these widgets and gadgets and how to look like a rock star. I'm very passionate about this stuff because it's something that I'm using daily in my marketing. And it's cool when we get trainers like this out to teach and train on some of the more cutting edge stuff that's going on out there and how to stand out from the crowd and build your brand, get exposure. And it's hot. We're doing it. And we're super pumped to bring this content and this course to the community. So guys, great job. Good stuff, y'all. Good stuff. Thank you for being here as always. Yes. Any last words of wisdom? I'm going to push everyone to the Go Live Studio Pro page right now. But you all want to any last words of wisdom before we shut it down?
Yeah, I would definitely say is for everybody. I know we had a lot of people getting the course, and a lot of people are hitting me up about it as well. Now is I would say definitely just go through and just do it. Mm-hmm. Go through the way we have it set up, have it segmented, so it's paint by number. Just do this, do that, and I'm telling you guys, it's not I hope it'll help you. It's not I think it might help. It's I know it will help your exposure because it's just going to give you a different look versus how a lot of other people are just doing their live videos. And still, there's still nothing wrong with just doing live videos with your phone. You can still do that as well, but it's kind of cool to kind of mix it up a little bit, to do some different things, to be able to get more attention, to do things that a lot of other people aren't doing. And it'll really give you that edge in terms of your marketing to really get noticed. And I've got, example after example after example from people that are utilizing this strategy, and they're really starting to get noticed. And it was funny. I had one person that started using this strategy, and she was doing some different things on using Facebook Live and this, and it was kind of weird because someone connected with her and said, "Hey, we want you to speak at our marketers event or what have you." And she called me shaking like, "I don't know what I'm talking about." But it was because of the presentation and how she was looking. She did an OBS presentation. She was going to screen back and forth and showing the information and everything. And it wasn't anything fancy. Trust me, it wasn't anything fancy, but to everybody else, it was like, I've never seen anything like that. And she was giving value. She's actually a part of this community, and she was giving value, and it came across so well. Some connection on her page said, "Hey, we want you to speak at our event." And she was like, "Steve, I don't even know what to say." So I had to kind of give her some tips and some things she could say or whatever. And she actually wound up doing really well because she just has that type of personality. But it was the first time she ever did that. And it was all because of how she came across doing a few of her live videos.
I love it. Guys, I mean, you never know. A lot of people are putting in the chat also that, they can see that they can maybe start to have their own show.
Yep.
Guys, this is, from a marketer's standpoint, the ability to go live and engage with your audience, you can automate it with what Steve and Lanace are going to show you. You don't even have to show up live. The content that you get, you can rip and put on your blog and cut it up into different pieces and shit. Like, there's just so many implications for what you can do with the way these guys are teaching how to leverage Facebook Live in your business. You should be salivating. If you're a marketer and a business owner, the ideas that you can do and pull in presentations, and when you just nail one, like I think Nacia said, just autoplay it, set it up, do call to actions thereafter, have links in the video, tell them to share, put links in the actual content. Like, there's all sorts of, and yes, these guys do talk about promoting your Facebook Live in the course as well. And I just want to show this, and we are going to wind it down. This is the course right here, guys. This is it. For everyone who wants to physically see what's going to happen when you get hit by tonight and you click on the store tab, you probably won't see all of these. Just go down to Go Live Studio Pro. Okay, there's the course right here. This is the button. If you are having problems downloading the software, come click this button. And if you're having problems thereafter, ping our supports. Okay, this is the stream button. When we go through all these modules that these guys have put together, this is the one that will allow you to actually go live with OBS, which of course Steve and Lanecia go over in each of these modules exactly what all this stuff means. But bottom line is, it's right here. It is right here, a door that you can open tonight for $117. If money's an issue, I totally get it. That's why we made it as complete. A lot of people said, you guys are nuts. Why is this so cheap? And I agree with them. And for $100, you can peek behind the curtain here and get going and start doing this. And I'm telling you guys, if you do 1 ounce of what these guys show you with OBS, you are going to have marketers reaching out and saying, what in the heck are you doing? What is this? How did you do this? Where did you learn it? If you're an affiliate to MLSP, sling them an affiliate link. You can pay for the course in like the first day. If you want to hire, if you want to say, hey, I'm a coach, I'll teach you how to do that. That's what I do, is branding and online marketing, and physically start collecting clients because you look amazing. There's a lot of different ways to get creative and start adding a monetization strategy to your business when you can stand out like a pro like this, like a rock star. So that's it. I just wanted to show. A lot of people I know are, they need to see what exactly happens. You get immediate unlocked access to this course, ready to go through. And there's no fluff, guys. These guys are not, no, there's not a whole bunch of storytelling. There's not like, a whole bunch of stuff in here. It is just straight up. This is what's up. This is what you do and need to do it, how to do it, where to go, what to click, and you can pause and play and get through these modules in like, I don't even know, a couple hours max. And it's very condensed, very lean, which makes me as a consumer, as a marketer, that's what I'm looking for when I buy product. And this is definitely that. So guys, you are rock stars. Thank you so much for the service this evening. Appreciate you guys so much. I know you got a family trip tomorrow. Blessings to you and your family with that trip. And we'll be in touch. Yes. We'll be talking this week, guys. You're going to hear a lot about Facebook Live from me all throughout the week. We're going to be cutting up blog posts, and this thing's going to be pretty special. When we launch products, we don't do them lightly. I always get excited because I can tell hundreds of people will get this course, and they're going to apply it, and they're going to start doing stuff with it. And that just makes me excited because I know what's going to happen with if you apply what they talk about with Facebook Live, just a little bit of it. You're going to stand out from the rest of the crowd, which means, well, you'll see. If you get in and you actually apply, you'll see what's going to happen in your marketing and who's going to come to you and just say, dude, what are you doing? What is like what happened with Steven's, one of their clients, one of their friends, someone did that, and boom, now they're on stage. And it's real. It's real people.
Yeah, that was crazy. That kind of blew me away. I'm like, for real? She was like, well, what do I say? What do I talk about? I'm like, well, what are they asking you to do? And so we went to like an hour just kind of giving her some points, and it was kind of funny. That was funny. That was the first. I had never experienced that before. I'm like, wow.
That's pretty awesome. A lot can happen, man. It's possible. All right, guys. Well, thank you, Steve and Lanecia, super salt of the earth human beings and friends of this community, longtime members and leaders. Thank you guys. For all of our guests and members, I'm going to send you over to the sales page, and that will probably morph. It will transform over the next few days, depending on how sales go and what these guys want to do with their product. If it is something you're interested in, I highly encourage you to buy it tonight to get anything. If we add more stuff, you'll get it. If we take stuff away, you will have secured everything that's on there now before midnight tonight. So thank you guys, as always, for the service and value. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you, Steve and Lanecia. Good night, everybody. This call is a wrap. I'll see you inside the Studio Live Pro. Good night, everybody.